Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about an article that I found on Anime News Network about One Piece. I thought it was mildly interesting, so I figured I'd give my opinions on it. Basically, the gist of the article is Oda, once again, because he does this periodically, he once again said kind of how much longer One Piece is going to be going for, and it's always hard to gauge these kind of things, especially with a long-running manga like this, where it's just like, well, unless we are like right on the end and it looks like fans can see where the end is going, it's really hard to say whether it's accurate or not of when they say, oh, it's going to be about this amount more. But anyways, let's get to the article real quick here. So the main crux of the article is that One Piece is ending and that it will be just over 100 volumes. Right now, currently, as from what I saw, One Piece is at about 91 volumes. So that means that, like, depending on what Oda defines as just over, we could see maybe like another like 10 or 12 volumes left, which means like, okay, so let's say it's 10, which is maybe is not likely, I don't think. That's 100 chapters, give or take a few. Maybe 120 if you add a few more volumes in. Like, that's nuts. I don't think that it's even remotely like I think he is doing what he always does, where he says it's ending soon, but then suddenly it's not that he's lying. It's just I think he is skewing what exactly soon is, and I think it's best to be on the safe side here for this, because I don't think it'll end anytime soon. I think we have still a number of years left, at least a few. It's gonna take that many to get even 100 chapters out, if not more. And that's not even including breaks and holidays and whatever. So we still have a long way to go. He says soon, but honestly, he means still like a few years left, at least. Something to keep in mind that columnists from OnePiece.com and VJump actually made a tweet about this, Greg Werner, and he's basically saying, hey, don't take this at complete face value. He does this all the time. When Oda gives you a percentage or a general amount of time that's left, best to take it with a grain of salt here, because when he says soon, he really means years. So that's somebody that's like in the biz, that is like always watching. He may not just be a fan. He knows what's going on. Maybe not exactly, but like he knows what's going on. As far as publications go, and One Piece in general. So it's best to keep an open eye out. Wano is supposed to be a very long arc, so I can't imagine it's gonna end even this year. I don't know. Apparently we're gonna be going back to Reverie at some point. We gotta. But I don't think this is anything brand new. But I found it interesting that he would even remotely say that it's nearing an ending. I don't know. Another point of this article that I thought was a little interesting, and I kind of like the way that Oda explains this. We are definitely going to find something at the end. It doesn't matter whether it's a physical item or whatever. I have the feeling that Luffy is going to get what he needs to get, whether it be actual treasure or whether it be something more up Luffy's alley, because he doesn't really care about treasure per se. Maybe he actually becomes king of the pirates. However, it will not be a matter. This feels like a kind of dig at like Fairy Tail and Hiro Mashima, because they specifically say, and I'll read the quotes here. So the interview is being run by this Akashia guy or person, and they ask, so the One Piece treasure, is it a matter of family bonds or the experience that all of the Straw Hats have gone on? Is basically the crux of the question is the series going to end like, oh, well, they all just had a really good time, and that's what matters? Oda's not having any of that. So he responds, no, I hate that kind of thing. That's like the end of The Wizard of Oz, which I watched when I was a kid. Adventuring that long and having the adventure itself be the treasure is really dissatisfying. Those kind of stories are impossible. It feels like I've gone on this long adventure, so give me the treasure. I like that. I actually like his idea of that, because that means that he has something planned at the end that'll at the very least make him satisfied. And if he's satisfied with the ending, then hell, the rest of us hopefully are too. And at the very least, there will be a physical, maybe not an actual treasure. Like I feel like I feel like One Piece is not going to end in an actual treasure. Maybe for Nami, but I think it'll be much more than a spiritual or emotional happiness for all of them. They'll all get what they want, I think, at the end of this, which is very interesting. Or maybe it'll end very sadly. I don't know, but I don't think One Piece, even if it is an actual treasure, like I don't think necessarily it'll be, even if. So he doesn't want it to be a happiness, like, oh, it's happiness for the sake of happiness kind of thing. Oh, my friends and family are what's important to me, and that's what matters. He wants it to be a physical thing. So I think there will be a treasure on Raftel. I think One Piece is a actual treasure, but I don't think that'll be what makes Luffy happy necessarily. I think he will maybe become the king of the pirates at the end. I think it'll be just he clawed his way all the way up, and now he's king of the pirates, and that's basically it. Maybe that'll be the end. I don't know, but anyways, I like where he's going with this. I think his rough outline, I guess, if you will, of how many more chapters and volumes he has left to tell this story is a little ridiculous, because at this point, like, why even bother saying anything? But I do like that he has a clear vision for the very end of the series, at the very least. It sounds, I think a long time ago he said he already had at least a rough draft. So he knows where he's headed with this, and I like that a lot. Yeah, so that's my opinions, I guess. That's what we got to talk about. What did you guys think of this? The article is down below in the description. Let me know what you guys think of his timeline of everything, and what he feels about the very end of, as far as treasure and One Piece goes, down in the comments below. I will see you guys in another video. Bye-bye.